and family, MrFlipFlop in the building. Decided I'll do a show real quick. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. The hell is that? Just going some Wednesday Night Raw talk. I got a couple of dope shows I want to do with y'all, but I got to get home to my StreamYard, get some guests on here. You already know, shout Paradise Life. The world is yours, because the world definitely is yours. Y'all hit that like button on the way in the door. Gary Mack, what up? Y'all double hit that like button on the way in the door. Dirty Workers, what up, baby? So if it's your first time Wednesday Night Raw, welcome to Wednesday Night Raw. I'm your host, MrFlipFlop. Matter of fact, let me see if y'all can see the back of that shirt. Probably not. MrFlipFlop. Paradise Life home. You know, you see them trees right there, you know what it is. Shout to Doc for giving me the gold joint. Paradise Life, world is yours. Felicia Jordan in the building. So, I haven't had my drink yet, but we're going to get started. DYB, what up? Glenn Johnson, what up? Like, share, subscribe. If y'all got a second, share the video to your groups. Let everybody know, jump on in here. I want to talk about this tonight. Hopefully my video is clear. When I did the live yesterday at the game, the video was bad. I didn't realize it till Valentina said something. But the stadium was crazy. I got a video I'm putting out when I get back home. That was one of the most exciting times of my life. That was a major game. It was Rio de Janeiro versus Sao Paulo, so you know, city versus city, and that's a big game, and it was crazy. I apologize, you guys couldn't see it, but I'm sure you guys can hear it. It was nuts. It was definitely nuts. Yeah, so share this to your groups. I got some things I want to say. DYB, we going into more than that. We going into more than that. And for me, it's D all day. Sophia Felix, how you doing this evening, love? Chris, what's good? For me, it's D all day. I mean, I'm never going to trash Colombia. I'm still going to go back there. But there's a lot of things about Colombia I don't like. You know? And like I said, I'm not going to, this video ain't about trashing a particular country. I'm just asking the question, who has the baddest women in the world? And I'm going to pose this question later this week to a bunch of Facebook groups. I'm going to pose the question. And then I'm going to give you my answer at the end of this. And we're going to do another video next week about this whole thing. But we're going to talk about it today first. Because I'm so tired of hearing, yo, this place has the baddest women. They're the baddest over here. Oh, they're the baddest over here. Oh my God, they're so bad. It's annoying now. Because I'm starting to realize that a lot of men just have never seen a pretty woman before. You can step outside your house right now, look left to right. There's a pretty woman there, no matter where you live right now in the world. There's nowhere in this world with a high concentration of ugly women. Nowhere. And I haven't seen, matter of fact, let me look this up. Let me look this up right now. Which country, I'm Googling this right now. Which country has the most ugly women? Let's see who has, what Google says. Oh, man. Okay. This is not my list. This is Google. Oh, top 10 countries with the ugliest women. Jesus. Number 10, Australia. Number 9, Argentina. Number 8, Mexico. I kind of agree with that. Number 7, Portugal. Really? Number 6, India. Number 5, Lithuania. Number 4, South Korea. Number 3, China. That's a lot of people in China. Number 2, United Kingdom. And number 1, Germany. So for all you guys be like, there's some baddies in Germany. Germany's number one on the list. So I guess certain places do have a higher concentration of ugly chicks. But it's none of the countries you guys go to, so hey, except for you guys who go to Germany. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that. And it's really about acceptance rate, meaning what guys really accept the type of woman from that country. I did not know that, so that just caught me off guard. Double A, what's up with you? Joe, wait, we gonna get to all that. I'm posing a question, but I'm also, it's like a riddle right now. Riddle me this: which country has the baddest women? Because I just read the 10 countries with the ugliest women. Corey Kirk, what up? Kings and Dreams, you already know. When we get back, get at me. Brother Tough Love, what up? Smile Prince, what's good, baby? Feel good, what up? Appreciate that, Kings and Dreams. Bro, I literally just went through this and said, look, I'm not making this up. Top 10 countries with the ugliest women. I'm not making this up. I didn't Google it. I just Googled it right now live with y'all as a joke, figuring it was going to say there's no country with real ugly women, but I was totally wrong. Number 10, Australia. Excuse me. Number 9, Argentina, which surprises me. Number 8, Mexico. No knock on Mexico, but I'm just saying, I've kind of always felt that way. The only bad Mexicans are in the novella. They take the best of the best and make them. Every chick that's bad in Mexico is in the novella. I said it, I'm gonna stand by it. Portugal, number 7. 6, India. I think that's more due to poverty more than anything, because I've seen some bad Indian chicks. 5, Lithuania. 4, South Korea. I don't know. 3, China. 2, United Kingdom. That's funny. And number 1, Germany. Right there, bro. Number 1, Germany. I ain't making that up. And that's surprising, because a lot of guys be like, man, I love Germany, man. I love them. I love Germany. Let me catch all these comments. Dashem, South Jersey in the building. What up? Barissimo, what's good? Ken Padmore, what up? No, Marco, that was the most ugly women list. But it definitely surprised me. Oh, but I'm start sweating, man. It definitely surprised me because I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. Let me open this window up here. Airflow. I can't turn this AC on up here. That was good, because they got an old school AC. That should make mad noise. He said they're racist. Rob Moon said the list is accurate. Hey, that list surprised the hell out of me. I did not expect Germany and United Kingdom to be on there. Now I know why Steve will be like, he don't like people from UK. I didn't know that. I swear. I would never guess that one. So that's the list right there of the 10 top 10 countries with ugliest women. Marco, I'm just giving you the list, bro. Don't shoot the messenger. I only read the list. I didn't make it up. I showed you it was on Google. I Googled it. Which is weird. I didn't do this beforehand, but I just decided to look it up. He said they're racist. I could dig it. I could dig it. But, so I was wrong. There are places with generally ugly women in the world. Bet. I was wrong about that. I've been wrong sometimes, but even when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So it is what it is. My biggest thing is when people go to other countries and be like, yo, they got the baddest chicks. I be laughing because I be like, what's a bad chick to you? First off, let's go over, well, let's use Google again. Why not? Want to roll with Google? Robert Moon said a lot of them look like men. And shout out to you, appreciate you for your service. 2-9 in the building. Hey, 2-9. Well, this is the only real time I can get away. August is the slowest time in Sosua, so this is really the only time I really could get away. So that's why it took me a trip with the group. Shout out to everybody that was here for the Paradise Life Brazil takeover. You know, we go places, we take over, we do more than just party. A lot of people like use the takeover, but we started that Paradise Life, so it is what it is. J Mar, what up, Yoga? So yeah, shout out to everybody came for the Paradise Life Brazil takeover. And don't forget, September 3rd, King's Urban Music Festival at Miami Bar, Labor Day weekend. Also, FlipFlop's 5th year anniversary. I will have a 3-day happy hour for the 5th year anniversary, along with the price of beers for those 3 days being back to the price they were 5 years ago. So appreciate you guys for the love. So I'm giving it back. Lowering the prices on everything is gonna hurt, but it is what it is. And definitely big shout to Ray Loyal, Bruce, Get Right Clean Team. Of course, shout FlipFlop Sports Bar, Paradise Life, as sponsors of the event as well. New Med Aviation. Also CJDR Properties. I'm waiting for the video. They're having some personal issues going on. I'm waiting for their video. As soon as I get their video, you will get it posted. And you see the new flyer. CJDR is in the middle of the flyer on the top. So stay tuned for that. And I'm gonna repost them again. I like to do everything when all the information is together. The company's up and running. They actually got a couple of projects right now. I just want you guys to visually see. So definitely shout to my guys, Andy, shout to Sherm, CJDR Properties, another main sponsor for September 3rd, King's Urban Music Festival, which will be at Miami Bar in the Malecon. And like I said, don't mess around. Halloween's coming fast, and people are. I think I have 11 rooms left. I gotta look, or 10 rooms left, something like that. Hit me up. We got rooms at the mansion, VIPs, and all that. Yoga, what up? What was I about to Google? What was I about to Google? Oh, what makes it? There we go. What makes a woman beautiful? Right? And I definitely spelled that wrong. Let's do what makes a woman beautiful physically, because that's all some of you guys care about. Physically. Okay, this is Google. This is not me. I haven't read it yet. Men prefer women with a big and beautiful smile, wide waist to hip ratio, that's weird, unique dressing style, healthy looking hair, I can agree with that, great sense of humor, smart conversations. I can't stress that enough. Sometimes you gotta ask a woman if she can read. Sorry, ladies, I've told guys when they be like, yo, she's kind of dumb. I'm like, did you ask if she can read? She may not have read no books. That's a whole other story. And appealing high-pitched voices. I don't like high-pitched voices. But then again, I used to love Rosie Perez's voice. That's a different story, though. Let's go to this one. What physical features make a woman beautiful? Large eyes. Who making these lists? White teeth, of course. The curvature. I like that. Waist to hip ratio again. Glowing skin, thick, healthy hair. And this, I'm gonna go to the next one. This is the last one. 6 physical traits men subconsciously want most in a woman. I'm reading this off of Google, y'all. It says it's a scientific formula. I didn't know that. Let's go. Large eyes. I didn't know that. So that's one. White teeth. Okay, that was in the last one. Curvature. That was in the last one. Waist to hip ratio is in every list. That's weird. Skin. Healthy hair. I gotta agree with that one. So that's basically what. All right. So wait a minute. That makes a woman beautiful? Well, damn. Ain't that many ugly women in the world then? It's kind of simple. It's kind of simple, but we know as men that it ain't that simple. Because some of y'all will see a chick that you know from, I call it the designer imposter. You'll see the bad chick that you wanted back home in your high school or college, and you could never get her. But you'll see the Brazilian or Dominican or Colombian version of her. I call them designer imposters. We all have a doppelganger somewhere. Wherever my doppelganger is, I hope you're having fun. So sometimes you see the designer imposter of someone you really liked, and now you get to holler at that person. So let me go through this. He said Bermuda. I love the accents. Ken Patterson said the baddest chicks on the Bermuda Triangle. Everyone meet up there. Facts. The next travel group want to pop off. Take over in the Bermuda Triangle. There you go. Yoga, what up? Dominic Davis in the building. Ken says, so why no man has ever returned from the Bermuda Triangle? Facts. There must be some beautiful women in the Bermuda Triangle. I'm going to roll with that one. I should have thought of that one a long time ago. I live Negro Bobby, what up? He's on the realest in the game. Oh, definitely. The right height. Well, I can't, Dominic, for me, I have a fetish for short chicks, but then I've also messed with tall chicks, so it's weird. You know, I would love her I love a real, pick her up and throw over your shoulder type chick, but then a chick on average height or a little taller, I don't mind either. I get large eyes. I never heard of large eyes, Mark. I never heard of large eyes. First time ever. I'm rolling with it. Las Vegas Sports Talk. What up? Shout out to Las Vegas in the building. Feel good. Definitely got to smell good. I agree with that. I had a girlfriend when I was like 13 years. Not a girlfriend. She was like messing around. She was like 13 years old. When I was 13 years old, she smelled so good. Like, I would go home and that smell would still be in my nose. I smelled the same, whatever fragrance is, I don't know. I smelled the same fragrance about 2 years ago in Sosua. And I almost went, like, it brought me back to when I was 13. I was like, damn. And I didn't even know which woman it was. I was just walking by and I was like, that was her. Katrina, her name was Katrina. That was her. I was like, oh man, that smell just always stood out to me. So you definitely got to smell good. But man, we got to smell good too. I never been to Ethiopia, but we'll see. A1J, what up? Men got to smell good too. I love to smell good. Women will tell you right now, I never stink. I just can't help myself. Boy, you'll never smell me stinking. That's just me. If I gotta jump under a bus and crawl into a Walmart, get some deodorant, that's what we gonna do. Right then and there. So, to the fellas in the group, I'm gonna ask y'all first. In the chat, excuse me. Give me 3 things that make a woman bad to you. To the fellas in the chat. Give me 3 things that make a woman bad to you. Just type 3 quick things that you be like, I think a woman's bad if she has this. To the ladies in the group, what do you, in the chat, keep saying the group, ladies in the chat, what do you view as a woman who has, you would say that woman's bad? So I want the male point of view and the lady's point of view. Just 3 things, type it real quick and be like, I think this woman is bad if she has these 3 things. And ladies, for yourself too, like when you see a woman, you be like, yeah, she's bad because she has these 3 things. I'm just curious. He said, I understand a woman is beautiful if she doesn't. I agree with that. A lot of women don't understand men. I agree with that. But it's also communication. Johannesburg had the best bodies. Brazil had the most beautiful. I'm glad I'm CK Nice. Do not turn your YouTube off. I need you in here for this one. Fred Fell says body, hair, and face. Okay. Sensual. You only get 3, but I'm going to take those 3. Bad chick, Merrick Dumas said, bad chick, nice body, nice smile, teeth, dark skin. The teeth is a big thing. And hair, you're going to see hair a lot. I agree with the hair thing. I want nice hair. Like, just, got to have nice hair. Dirty Worker said, physical appearance depends on what you like. Sense of humor, sensuality. Good one, Dirty Worker. I like that one. Feel Good said, body independent. There you go. Jackson Jeter in the building. Put your list up there, Jackson Jeter. A1J, I like the ambition. I'm ambition. I like that. Cool Cat says smart, attractive, down to earth. Yeah, all right. See, that's what I'm saying. See, everybody's definition is different. But I always see guys with that mob mentality of these girls are the baddest. These girls are the baddest. But all you guys give me different definitions. And none of the girls none of the chick that I be looking at in these groups, and dudes be like, they the baddest. None of them have those things y'all are talking about. Maybe one or two of them, not a whole lot of them. He said Bermuda's 2012. We still on the Bermuda thing? CK, face, body, confidence. Felicia Jordan, thank you for chiming in. Confidence, nice person, goal oriented. I like that. Small conversation heart. All right, so let me think. I'll ask all you guys, right? I asked all you guys. Let me because I got many things that make a woman beautiful. Not just looks, but I'm going to give you my 3 things that I feel makes a girl beautiful, a woman beautiful, excuse me. Joel Cuban said, beautiful face, nice body, hair. Okay, let's do this. I'll give you 3 that I feel are important. We said hair, so I'm going to leave hair out. Hair does matter to me, but I'll leave hair out because we know hair for men is a big deal when it comes to a beautiful woman. For me, what makes a woman beautiful, it's a combination. Number 1 is a combination of something. It would be 2, but it's really just a combination. You ain't got to be the best at both, but if you could combine these 2, that's what makes you beautiful. A sense of humor, which someone said, and intelligence. You ain't got to be Einstein. You ain't got to go to MIT. Just know a little something. And I'm not talking about life, because I'm explaining something to you guys when I say life. You don't got to be into life. And a lot of us, a lot of y'all right now watching this, a lot of people you know are not life intelligent, meaning they don't have a lot of life experiences. Okay, the reason I can talk about so many different things, because I have I've done a lot in my life, so I have life experiences. I'm very interesting because I have so many stories to tell about the life I've lived. A lot of people have not done much, and I know that. So I'm not going to say intelligent as far as life goes, but intelligent as far as you can talk, you can hold a conversation. That's why I always say, like, when it comes to women, some guys were like, well, if someone's 18 years old, they're legal. I'll be like this, fam, I can't hold a conversation with someone under 25. What do we have to talk about? She TikToking, doing all that. I don't know nothing about that life. She's doing, I don't know nothing about that. I just can't. If you're under 25, I don't care how beautiful you are. I just can't talk to you. Our conversation is different. Our level of intelligence, our intellectual level is different. So, sense of humor and intelligence combined, because we'll be able to share more to laugh about if you're kind of smart. I'll take that back to that question I always ask. Can you read? There you go. All right, so that's number 1. Beauty, but I'm gonna say this. Beauty, but not necessarily outside beauty. All right? Beauty means a beautiful person. Because I know a lot of pretty motherfuckers that are just bad people. All right, so beauty, but not just you beautiful because you got a pretty face. There's a lot of guys in Colombia right now that'll tell you a beautiful face left them broken robbed. Sorry, didn't mean to throw you under the bus, all my Christopher Colombians, but hey, beauty ain't everything. Beautiful inside and out. Give me as much outside as you can, but I'll take more inside for me. Because like I said, I've been and dealt with a lot of pretty women. And I'll tell you right now, some of them can be a damn headache. A lot of them go through things. A lot of them have issues that you don't, baggage that you don't see. Whether it be abuse, whether it be mental, physical, they got a lot of shit going on. I call it the ugly duckling syndrome, where they were ugly in the ugly to everybody else in their younger years, and just sprouted and became beautiful when they became 18 years old. I know a lot of women like that. So you were ugly and timid your whole life, and then you blew up and were beautiful. Those things mess with their head. So beauty inside and out, not just outside appearance. Because you can be beautiful as hell and be ugly inside. All right, so that's 2. That's number 2. Number 3, someone put ambition and someone said goal orientated. I'm gonna combine those. I feel that's very important. I'll use the word ambition. I can't deal with a woman who ain't about nothing. Because here's my thing, and some of you guys are probably watching like, what if I just want to bang her? That's cool. Time out. All right, I got this beautiful woman. She meets all my criteria. All I want to do is have sex, right? That's all I want to do. But she has no ambition and has no job. So after I'm done, after I hit, she got nowhere to go. You get me? Now, if she got a job, we gonna slam bam. I gotta go to work, baby. Give me a kiss. All right, see you later. I'm good with that. But if she ain't got no ambition, no drive, sitting around doing nothing because she's just pretty, I don't want that in my life. I'll be like this, you got plans today? Oh, you ain't got nothing to do. I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm too busy to have someone that's not busy. You know what I'm saying? I want to spend time, I want to hug, cuddle, all that, but I need you to be doing something too. I need to know while I'm busy, you busy. And busy actually making progress in life. I'm too old to be sitting there holding somebody's hand. So that's my third one. Ambition, drive, I guess, goal oriented. Do something with your life. You know what I'm saying? And any woman who knows me will tell you, I've always said this. I don't care if you make $5 an hour working at McDonald's. Do something. I'll take care of the rest. Just do something. So, you know, because maybe you get to McDonald's, you're flipping the burgers, then they move you to the nuggets, then they move you to the drive-thru. Next thing you know, you're the manager. It worked. Progress. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Flo, what up? Z, St. Louis in the building. And Z, I did not get there yet. I'm trying to get over there, though. And appreciate you, too. I definitely did not forget about you. He's a body, little curvy sense of humor. There you go. Well, Las Vegas sports, so the big odd thing is not for me. But that was in the list, the 3 list odds. I love pretty eyes, but odds are not the determining factor. And I'll tell you why. I've seen a chick named Beulah with beautiful green eyes. And they didn't call her Beulah because she was pretty. So that's, leave that one alone. Jackie said personality. Facts. Personality's big. Fit lifestyle, feminine. I agree with the fit lifestyle, but I also understand that even myself being an ex-personal trainer, I'm out of shape. I also understand how easy it is to get out of shape. So when it comes to the fit lifestyle, I respect it, but I don't demand it because I myself know I no longer live the fit lifestyle. You can get out of it real quick, so it's not a constant in everyone's life as it should be. So I'll let that one slide on my behalf. Caring, loyal. Loyalty is a big thing for me. That's more of a trait. Feel good, facts. Thank you for saying that. Feel good said beauty wears out fast. So all that shit, like I forgot who I told this to. I hurt somebody feelings a while back. I said, you ain't gonna be pretty forever. What else you got going on? They looked at me like they really didn't realize they would not be pretty forever. I was like, you won't. Matter of fact, I told someone a while ago, someone else. I said, look at your mother. That's what you gonna look like in 10 years. She was like, I said, you look just like your mother. But when she's older now. When you get older, that's what you can strive for. And right now, your mother's not walking down the block getting a bunch of whistles. I think I almost got punched in the face with that. But I was honest. Beauty don't last forever. It just don't. I mean, hopefully I could look good for another 10 years. I mean, you know, just be what I do. I'm sorry. The beard helped out a little bit, you know, made me a little more mature. And you know, they're like, oh, just look at the guy, bald head guy with the beard. You know what I mean? Let me tickle the beard. You know what I mean? See, I'm with you. They don't, like I said, they can make $5 an hour. I don't care about that. It's not about the money. It's about you doing something with your life. I never want to be in a situation where a woman's sit. I don't want a housewife. I don't want a housewife. Now, if you give me a part-time housewife, like a woman who's gonna only work part-time, but she's home with the rest of the kids, I'm okay. Because she's doing something. And the kids need tending to. Oh shit. But I don't want a woman that sits home all day. I've just never been about that. And mind you, my grandmother, who was my best friend, sat home. She was a housewife. I did not knock that. That was their lifestyle. My lifestyle is I do not want to leave the house at 6 in the morning and come home at 6 at night and see you in the same position. Any of your parents ever told you that? Mine did. You ever hear that from your parents? Why am I coming home? Why am I leaving for work when I leave and come back, you in the same spot? I feel the same way. I don't want to see that. Josh, what up? Bro, I do want to go. I just haven't made it out there. I definitely do want to go. Adonis, it's cool. It's winter time, but it's cool. I got a lot to talk about Brazil when I get back home. I found out there is noises here, and I'm on the penthouse. This is weird. Yo, there's noises here, and I text the group Paradise Life. I was like, why do I hear things above my head? I'm in the penthouse. There's definitely noises. Z, 100%, Z, I appreciate that, Z. 100% I'm gonna get to the spot, bro. I got it saved in my phone. I'm going to get there. Matter of fact, if I don't get there tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Thursday. If I don't get it tomorrow, I will be there Friday. 100%. Don Omar, what's up, baby? Jamil around the world in the building. Corey Kurt, well, yeah, but that would have to be a personal thing between you and that person. Meaning, she's at home helping you progress in what you're doing. I agree with that. Me personally, I'm just not with that. I don't need you to make money. Like for me, when it comes to my woman, I'm happy she can make money. I'm happy she can contribute. I'm happy she has her own. But if it only takes her making $5 an hour for her to be doing something with her life, other than sitting home watching soap operas all day and being chatty. Remember, I don't mind getting in trouble. Being on Instagram all day, snappy chat all day, responding to guys and text messages and shit. I don't want that. I want her to be too busy to talk to anybody else. Because and that's not just about that, but just idle time. If you got too much idle time, you're going to get yourself into trouble. And that goes for men too. See, me, when I have my idle time, like now, I'm on vacation right now. When I have my idle time, I'm sitting down reading. I'm reading improvement books, listening to motivational speeches, going over my numbers and things I got to do to improve my business. So I don't really have idle time. I'm always working, always figuring out a new way to blow things up with Paradise Life and so on. You know? And I say that to say this, look at Paradise Life. Look, how DJ Khaled said, nobody believed in us. God did. Look what God has done. I'm gonna blow the cat out the bag, but I'm gonna say this one time. So if you're on this live, you're gonna see it. If you're not, you wait till I'll bring it out. We got Paradise Life timepieces coming. I'm waiting for the first one to come to me now. Paradise Life timepieces. We got merch. We got events. The biggest travel and networking movement in the world. And I don't mean the biggest by numbers. I don't need 6,000 people that are not really part of this, that just want to say they rock with us. Right now, we're about 500 and change. And more if you guys want to join. But we got merch. We got cologne. We got boats. We got jets. Now we got watches. This is a brand. So I spend I'm going back to the idle time now. I spend my idle time working on the brand, working on FlipFlop, that brand. We've got tons of restaurants popping up every other day. I've got to keep you guys coming to FlipFlop. You guys kept me in business for 5 years. I got to keep y'all coming back. So for me, I don't have idle time to sit around and be like, oh, hey, who's that? Just text me. Let me respond. No. I'm be like, who the hell is this? Block. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to do something. Big boss, real talk. What up? Yeah, word. It might be, bro, I swear I'm in the penthouse. There should be, now, this is the steps to my room. I'm at the top floor overlooking the city. There's nothing else above me. But I swear there's noises above me. It's the weirdest thing. Bro, I'm not bugging. I'll be back in about I think 4 or 5 days. Don, appreciate you. Get them likes up, y'all. There it goes. That's how it said. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Exactly. Even my kids, I'll be like, do something. I got my son right now is in one of my sons in swimming. My other son's in baseball. My daughter's about to go back to school. Do something. I don't care what you do. You want to learn karate? I'm taking you to the dojo. Whatever. But you got to do something. I tell you guys, I just bought my son in the States a PlayStation because he earned it. He ain't never had no video games. All he does is study and play the violin and work to be, he speaks Mandarin, for Christ's sakes. He's working to be an astronaut or some shit. I don't know. But he's doing something. No idle time for nobody. I don't know about you. Like, sometimes I could sit around and do nothing. But you know what happens? I'll sit around and do nothing. I'll pull up an email. I'll think of something in Google. Like, you got to see my Google list. It's crazy. I'll think about something in Google. Hey, Greg. Hey, Google. What's the fourth furthest planet? Matter of fact, time out. Here's what I do. My documentaries. And I'm getting sidetracked. We're going to get back to it. Did you know, first off, the island of Java. Anybody knows the island of Java? Java? The island of Java is one of the islands in Indonesia, the outskirt islands. The island of Java is basically half the size of Rio de Janeiro, not Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and has 148 million people. It's the 13th largest island in the world with the 4th amount of people in the world on it. Island, not country, has more people than most countries and most continents. 148 million people. Did you know that? I do. You know why? I just decided to look it up. So I'm always learning stuff, and it sounds stupid to you, but to me it's like, hey, well, I want to know who has the most people, what island has the most people in the world? Oh, Java. There you go. Why do they have it? Because they have the biggest agriculture, because the 7 volcanoes on the island, every time they erupt, the ash redoes the soil. It refreshes the soil over and over so the agriculture can ship rice all around the world. Did you guys know that? See, that's what I do with my idle time. I am the king of useless facts. I just happen to look shit up. So if you ever ask me something, say, hey Greg, what's that ocean Antarctica? I got it. Trust me. Just shout out random stuff at me. Be like, ask me questions like Jeopardy. I would kill Jeopardy. Ask me random questions. I got answers to it. Not just sports questions. I got answers. Anyway, back to the most beautiful woman. That shit I read all the time. I can't stop reading. Agreed, Corey. She could shop. She could do it. Like I said, as long as she's helping you, that's different. She's not really a housewife. She's more like she's the caretaker, housewife, and also your business partner. Royalist lawyer, what up with you? Oh yeah, appreciate that, bro. That's all I care about, John. Women just doing something. Anthony, the professional, my bro, the biggest mama guevo in the hemisphere. He said North said 50 people. Facts. Oh, bro, if you was on, listen, I'm telling you right now, I used to watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? I won that $1 million 4 times. 4 times. I won it. You watching it, give all answers. If someone had a lifeline, I was the guy. I just know, like I tell you guys, my ex, back in New York, she told me, she goes, yo, all my boyfriends are stupid. I was like, what you mean? She's after dealing with you, you mad intelligent, and just know all this stuff. She's like, talking to other dudes, they got nothing new to tell me. I'm like, ain't my fault. Find you some boyfriends that read RIF, Reading Rainbow. Anyway, back to this. Sesame Street, Reading Rainbow. I was on my reading ish. Anyway, so yeah, what makes a woman bad? So now we got those answers out the way. Are the baddest women in Latin America? Are the baddest women in the Caribbean? Are the baddest women in America? Are the baddest women in Europe, even though the list says UK, hell no. Are the baddest women in Russia? Are the baddest women in Asia? Where do you got to give me all the men in here, give me one country that you feel have the baddest women. One, you don't get two. One. And ladies in here, give me one country where you be like, you know what, that country might have some beautiful women. And we're gonna go with that, because I'm gonna blow your mind. And now, not to toot my own horn, but I've been with beautiful women before I had a passport. So I've been around beautiful women. I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what country to pick. You gotta tell me. But I have more of a, what's the word? More of an experience when it comes to being around beautiful women and how to deal with them and where you meet them and how you meet them and so on. And I'm kind of biased when guys talk about the most beautiful women, because I'll be like, excuse me, you have your reason for saying she's beautiful. But had it been in a different scenario, you wouldn't say she's beautiful. So give me y'all top places. Oh, I'm sorry. And big shout to Kenny, my Cuban homie. You guys see him around, probably see him in the video. Kenny birthday today. Big shout to Kenny. Also, big shout to Shannon. Also, his birthday today as well. Shout to you, bro. Yo, so Kyle in the building. So Dennis says Brazil. Or is that pronounced Denise? Felicia says USA. Joel says United States of America has some beautiful women because you can find women from all over the world. That's a good comment. Royalist Lawyer said Colombia, hands down. Don't leave the chat, Roy. Don't leave the chat. Corey Kirk says the entire Caribbean. Trinidad and Tobago, yes, they got some nice ones. What about Jamaica? Hands down, Brazil, okay. FOE Chosen TV, what up? Africa, Kenya's choice. Feel Good said DR. Kyla said Sri Lanka. I ain't never been to Sri Lanka. Number one place, Russia. All right, well, remember, these are all opinions. These are all opinions. These are all opinions. It says Panama. Malaga, España, okay. All right, so any more before we go further? Because I'm about to make me a drink. So, I'm going to tell you the countries I've been to. Jamal, definitely not sleep on Ghana because I've heard Ghana got some beauties. All right, so I, personally, this guy right here, Bahamas, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Colombia, Brazil, Cuba, Panama. What's about that? I forgot what else I was. Okay, so let's say 7 countries right now. I think it's 7 or 8. No, I'm just saying where I've been. Countries I've been to. I've been to all the countries you guys talk about except Asia. All right. I have been to those 7 countries most men talk about, right? And then I'm gonna give you my opinion on the country and what I've experienced in America with those same people from those countries. Bahamas, never met too many bad Bohemian women, but met some. Didn't meet a lot in America, In Bahamas, yeah, there was some beautiful women. Jamaica, out of this world, except I met more bad Jamaican women in America. From Jamaica, but in America. I didn't get to explore Jamaica the 2 times I was there as much. Did see some baddies, but I met more in America. Hence my love for Jamaican food, which is why I tell you, a lot of Jamaican food sucks if it ain't in New York. DR, I literally knew like 5 Dominicans in my whole life in America. I live in Dominican Republic. Go figure, right? Puerto Rico, excuse me. Puerto Rico too. I knew a lot of Puerto Ricans. That's the 8th place, Puerto Rico. But Puerto Rico was quick. Colombia. I knew a lot of Colombians. A lot. Had a Colombian girlfriend at 16 years old. The Colombians I dealt with in America and the Colombians I dealt with in Colombia are not the same Colombians in my opinion. All right? And I'm going to say that about Puerto Rico too. The Puerto Ricans I dealt with in America and the Puerto Ricans I dealt with in Puerto Rico are not the same Puerto Ricans. So I'll say that about Dominicans too, because I noticed with the Latin culture, there's a little bit of a difference. When they go to America or they're in America, they're not the same as they are in their own country. They're just not. Not even close. So let's leave those. Cuba. I only knew a few Cuban chicks in America, sprinkled out here and there in my travels. Very nice. In Cuba and in America, very nice people. Hands down, some beautiful women, I will say that. In both America and Cuba. Cuba just blew me away being in Cuba because being that they're the last country to end slavery, you really see that Afro-Latino vibe throughout everywhere. Okay? Panama. Didn't know many Panamanians in America, mostly dudes. When I was in Panama, I actually saw more Colombians and Venezuelans in Panama than I did see Panamanian. But if I go through Panama Airport, that brown skin complexion that I really, really like, those Panamanians have it locked down. That's the women I've seen in the airport. That brown skin Panamanian, that's one of my favorite complexions. I love it. Okay. Brazil. I said this before on a live, maybe you don't remember, and I say it all the time when I come here. I used to deal with the #1 stripper on the East Coast. She was my girlfriend. Uncle Luke tried to get her, everybody wanted her. She was my girlfriend. She was Brazilian. Born in Brazil, raised in America. Almost the perfect Brazilian body, which we used to see in pornos and you see pictures of the Brazilian chick. She had that. That was her. Perfect body, perfect everything. Pretty in the face, perfect, complete. You couldn't get no better than her body, right? And she was pretty. I have not seen one Brazilian in 5 trips close to her. Have I seen some pretty ones? Hell yeah. But I haven't seen one Brazilian in 5 trips close to my ex. Not one. And we took pictures back then, all that. And I showed. Matter of fact, rest in peace to 2 of my homies. If they was there, they could tell you. They know it's Michelle. Shelly was bad. There's some dudes who used to go to the strip club, and I'll tell you, Butter was bad. Like, hands down. She was the #1 stripper on the East Coast. So, I say that to say this. There are beautiful women everywhere, except the 10 countries that are listed in that list. If you want my real opinion, and we're gonna do another live on this, I'm gonna bring some people in on StreamYard next week. The most beautiful women in the world, in my opinion, and Joel actually said this, and I'm gonna steal this from Joel, is in America. You can look left, you can look right. There's beautiful women. Some of you guys like, nah, listen, time out. Let me finish. Before we started getting passports and jetting out the country, which applaud yourself if you got your passport, you're traveling. What did we do years ago before we started traveling? We drove to Atlanta. We drove to South Carolina. We drove to Miami. We drove to the Midwest. Some of y'all went to Cali to go see beautiful women. So you didn't hop a plane because we didn't have passports, but you went to another state, or you went to a big party in your state. Philly Greek Fest, Jones Beach Greek Fest. I was there. Freaknik, Bike Week, South Beach. Nah, that's not true, Z. It is numbers. What do you mean? You've been to Bike Week? Bike Week got like 3 ugly girls out of 2,000, 3,000. CIAA, South Beach Weekend, Greek Fest. Nah, bro. There's beautiful women everywhere. I purposely went to those weekends just to have sex. I told you guys, I didn't know that Greeks were fraternities. I thought people from Greece threw parties, and I was just going. I'm crashing the party, I'm going. And all I would do was see beautiful women and have sex. That's all I did. So you can't say it's about the numbers. Maybe you're not, you have your wife, your woman, you're not looking for these women, but they're everywhere. There's definitely somebody in my room. Beautiful women are everywhere in America. They're to the left, they're to the right. Straight ahead behind you. Maybe you're not looking. Then someone's gonna say, well, American women act funny. I don't believe in that mob mentality. I'll do another show about that. I believe a lot of us black men have convinced ourselves that American women are bad. Because I'll tell you right now, I ain't had one American woman do nothing bad to me. That's a lie. My first son's mother kept my son from me until she couldn't anymore. That's all she ever did to me. And it wasn't good, but I don't condemn all women because of what she did. I got 3 beautiful kids by 3 black women. No issues. When me and my wife got a divorce, it was a mutual divorce. No beef, no nothing. Take the house, you good. No drama. We're still friends to this day. Still friends to this day. No drama. We were still messing around, maybe working on getting back together. Sometimes I think a lot of us gotta look at ourselves as far as these relationships go. A lot of guys, and ladies too, are staying in a relationship with people you don't really care about. If COVID taught us one thing, it's you don't like the person you've been dealing with. Because you gotta be around that person more. When you had to be locked in the house with somebody, you realize you don't really like this motherfucker. It was all good when you're courting, going on dates, smashing, humping, you go home, I go home, we spend a couple days together, that's cool. But can you be with somebody every day? Now, I'm saying America, in my opinion, because as I said, I had a ton of beautiful women before I had a passport. Not knocking nobody who travels, because I travel. I don't travel for women, not knocking who does. I travel for experiences like you guys saw last night. May go paragliding. I'm very scared, but I might go. Just for the experience. But there are beautiful women everywhere in the world. Now, what you won't do, and like I said, I'm gonna do a whole nother live with some other YouTubers next week, is be like, well, this country, these women are more beautiful. You can't convince me a woman's more beautiful. Hold on. You can't convince me a woman's more beautiful because you swiped. You swiped, you can't convince me. If you charged it to the game, you can't convince me she's more beautiful. You can convince me you had a good time and she's beautiful in your eyes, but if it was a transaction, that don't make her beautiful to me. That made it a transaction. So I'm talking about beautiful women. Oh yeah, she's pretty, but would she even give you the time of day if you didn't give her no money? Is she really pretty? Like I said, for me, beauty's inside and outside. Is she really pretty? FFFTP, what up? I have a great point because I'm telling you, Before my travels, I saw beauty everywhere. I can go to America right now and find y'all beautiful women. I don't know where y'all going at, where y'all looking at. Maybe y'all ain't looking. I used to go to TGI on Fridays on 71st and Continental. They were beautiful women. I was across the street working at the New York Sports Club. Beautiful women. I'm in my office in College Point. Beautiful women. I'm like, damn, wow, look at that. Like going to the movie theater, Sunrise or College Point movie theater. Beautiful women everywhere. I'm like, it's weird because people say, this is the only place you saw beautiful women. Like, where you been? Where you been your whole life that you never saw beautiful women anywhere? Did you stay in your house and play Xbox? And since you got a passport, now you're going out and exploring the world. That's dope. But there are beautiful women everywhere. I personally don't think any country has more than most, but I'm gonna say America because I've actually been around more beautiful women than anywhere in America, more than anywhere. You know. Now I did have the privilege in being around athletes and actors and the music industry and all that. Yes, but I'm just a regular dude. I was just around those people because I put myself in that position. But even without being around those people, I can still go to the projects and find you 100 bad chicks in the projects right now. Queens Day, Brooklyn Day, Bronx Day, or well, not Bronx Day, I forgot they call it Bronx Day. All that, pull up. There's beautiful men everywhere. Take the trains in New York City. Hop a train in New York City, and just go from something in Jamaica to Broadway Junction. You're gonna see almost 1,000 beautiful chicks. Now they may be hood boogers, but that's not my point. I said beauty. And I do like a hood booger from here every now and then. So my point is, when it comes to who's the baddest, and I'm gonna debate this with a couple more people, but what makes you feel one place is better than the other? In my eyes, and like I said, I'm not knocking no men, no ladies, none of that. In my eyes, it means you just haven't been around bad chicks. That's all it means. When someone be like, they're so bad, it's definitely a ghost there. It's the baddest. That shows me we ain't never seen nothing before. You know what I'm saying? A two-door Geo Prism is dope to somebody who never saw a Ferrari. Oh, did you just get what the fuck I just said? I'm saying a two-door Geo Prism is dope to somebody who never saw a Ferrari. And some of y'all are like, nah, Geo Prism ain't dope because you've seen a Ferrari. But if you never saw a Ferrari, that Geo Prism is hot fire for the streets. Dirty workers, I already know. CIA is the only thing I ever missed. There you go. It has been the most variety. I never did Virginia Beach. I did Philly and Jones Beach. V Swells, what up? Nah, Venezuela got the most surgery. Come on, bro. Work with me here. I don't want a chick with all that plastic. But if that's what you like. Venezuela's got the most, that was the #1 place in the world for surgery before all the crap happened with their country. Now it's DR and Colombia. But the #1 place in the world, I'm telling you this, I know, because I had clients I used to train that went to Venezuela for surgery. Venezuela was the #1 place in the world for plastic surgery. And then when the country went to shit, it was DR and Colombia. Miguel Torre, appreciate you. Well, Ryan, I can't say beats all because DR, you know, I live in DR. I'm not going to be biased. I love Dominican Republic. Like I said, I didn't know many Dominicans in America. The Dominicans I knew was slinging on up in Washington Heights. Like every brother they saw, hey, Papi, I got that. You want that? I got that. That's all the Dominicans I knew. You know, there's a couple other dudes. But I happen to live here. Well, there, excuse me. Don't ask me why. It wasn't about the women. It was more about the peacefulness. But the women didn't hurt. Oh, Freaknik was crazy. Oh, yeah. Hey, listen. I'm being honest. Freaknik can never be the same like he used to be. There was a meme I saw where someone was like, Someone said, man, Throwback Thursday. I remember Freaknik. And there was the police and the girls dancing on the car. And the comment said, yo, can you take that down? That's my mom. Hey, Joel, I already know COVID killed places. Thank you. Shout out to In the Streets with Keith. Bro, I already got a plan to holler at you for this next show I got. I was gonna hit you up next week, but yeah, Keith. Hopefully, Keith will join me on next week's show. I got a little bit more to talk about. This is kind of the prelim to that show. Go to Hooters. There you go. Like I said, and you guys are making the point for me. You can go anywhere in America as beautiful women. There you go, Miami. Oh, you in Miami. Come on, you know this beautiful in Miami. And 2-9, yes. That beachfront property in Nebraska definitely has beautiful women, but you gotta go back to the cornfields. And see, I'm a regular guy, brother. I'm a regular guy. I just have a way. That's another thing we're gonna talk about in the next show. Like I said, hopefully Keith will join me. Jesus, there's somebody here. I am confident, and I've always had a way with women, thanks to my dad. Thanks, Dad. The comment you made makes sense, but a lot of men just don't have the confidence. I'm gonna say that flat out. A lot of men just don't have the confidence to talk to women. You know, it's funny to say this, but I'm gonna say something to you guys, and I think I said it before. I'm very shy. Very shy. But I'm a leader. I can take over a room with my presence. But I like to play the back. Some people have been with me and be like, damn, why you like that? Nah, I'm just chilling. I'm just, I will approach a woman, but I'm not just gonna jump out the window, be like, hey, what's up? My name is so-and-so. That's just not me. I'm more like the leopard, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back, hunt my prey, and let my prey come towards me. You feel me? So what's up, brother? I definitely need one, yes. So I'm a little different with that, but I am shy. Like I'm very shy. I don't just go out and just talk to motherfuckers, late women like that. I can, but I don't just go out and do it. Javon, I said that. Javon, I agree with you. A dime with a bad attitude is terrible. I 100% agree, bro. We have no disagreement on that one. And that's why I said about my number 2 was beauty outside and inside. Because you can be ugly as hell with a bad attitude. I think the biggest thing, because we did this back in the day. All you guys in your late 30s, early 40s, we did this back in the day. And ladies, I'm sure you've seen this. You be like, hey, Ma, what's up? Hey, miss, what's up? How you doing? Let me get your name. Get out of here. And I didn't do this. I never did this. But a dude be like, bitch. That's kind of corny. I never did it because I was like, she lost. Matter of fact, me and my cousin Calvin, you lose. That's what we said. We good over here. I gave you the opportunity to holler at me. You lose. But dudes be like, bitch. Then it turns into an argument. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you lost. I thought you were cute enough for me to holler at you. I hollered. You said no. I moved on. I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. And this is not, I'm not pat myself on the back. It's actually what is the word? It's actually like it's a handicap I have. We'll be ready in 5 minutes. It's actually a handicap I have. I freestyle. I never had game in my life. Never. Tell you this, be on the phone. My boys just tell me to say I say it. Then I made it a joke. Thanks, guys. I never had game. Just my aura, how I am. You rock with me and you don't. So the reality is, I freestyle when I talk to a woman. Listen to this. I freestyle. Hey, how you doing? I'm going off her vibes. That's what I do. Make her laugh, done. Gotta laugh. Where's Sophia Felix at? She in the chat. Our interaction. I get you laughing. I don't know what really to say until we start interacting. But once I break the ice with a joke and some laughter, now we can get a little, I can stop sweating and we can roll on. You feel me? And some of you guys are like, nah, yes, I'm very, very shy. It's just how I've always been. And the reason because I got so much attention. I told you, called pretty boy. I hated being called pretty boy. Now I realize it was a good thing. But I got so much attention, I didn't like it. I didn't always like getting attention. I had the nice hair. I was, I just didn't like that. It wasn't my thing. I'm tough. I wanted to, where I grew up, I wanted to be tough. Don't call me pretty. I'm tough. You know what I mean? But then I realized you could be pretty and tough. I didn't know that. So I was always shy because I didn't want to be called, oh, look at the pretty boy. Look at the pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? Definitely New Jersey. He said brown girls, big buns. Swells, my bad. Caesar Swag, you already know. Glenn Bulls, what up? Yeah, you go to the movie theaters, LJ. Come on. Yeah, boy, excuse me. Philly Wall, what up, brother? Bus stops in New York City. Texas is underrated, but Texas, shout out to Texas. Texas became like Atlanta, though. Thank you, bro. Texas became like Atlanta. There's a lot of outsiders in Texas. So I wouldn't know what Texas is like now. A lot of outsiders, but Texas does have beautiful women. Mike D, hospital, there you go. And I'll be back soon. I love you, bro. Agreed, bro. Dom with a bad attitude is a nickel. If she green, you in. There you go. Reggie BX, my brother, hold it down over there in FlipFlop. Well, Z, you know what? Confidence does come from success, but confidence also comes from the way you were raised and who you had around you. Now, a lot of people didn't have people around them to build their confidence. Fathers, grandmothers, mothers, whatever it is. I had my dad, I had my granddad, especially my granddad. I would never say my granddad was better than my dad, but I was around my granddad a lot, and he instilled that confidence in me. Like I said, I don't know why, but I was the favorite of both sides of my family, the black and the white. I was the favorite. So I was around everybody. And with my Irish grandfather, he hated racism. He knew what it was like being Irish. He said when he came down, white people were throwing rocks at him. He said people like me were throwing rocks at me. I didn't understand that. Then later on, it was black and white, and he was like, he hated when a white person acted funny towards a black person because he went through that too. He would say the white Americans think they're just better than everybody, and I got to see it later on in life, but he instilled the confidence in me because basically my mother being white, my father being black was not a cool thing back in the day like it is now. It wasn't cool to be in the hood with a white mother because only white people came to buy crack in my neighborhood. So it wasn't cool, if you know what I mean. So I had to overcome that, and my father always said, you guys are the best. Believe you're the best and you'll be the best, and that's just all we did. So it's the people around you, but if you didn't have that confidence growing up, you can build your own confidence. I did a whole video on that. You can 100% build your own confidence. You can take steps to boost your self-esteem and build your confidence. Elizabeth Pina, how you doing, love? Sophia, there you go, Sophia. Thank you for co-sign. I'm glad you're still in the chat. Yeah, I'm a shy person, but I'll talk to a woman. As long as I get them to laugh, cool. I always had this thing, and my boy used it in the backfire, where, especially Latin women, I'll be like, you ugly. And they be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, you don't look that good. And before they get offended, I'll be like, no, I gotta tell you ugly because you're so pretty. I don't want you to get stuck up. Ajentada. And they'd be like, oh my God. Yeah, that's not really no game. It's just me being, hey, finding a way to make them laugh and kick a little joke to them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ever do. So, you know, for me, I've never had a hard time with women, but I also know how to talk to them. You know, one thing I can say, I've had a lot of female friends kick it with a lot. I love kicking it with females because they'll be honest with you. They'll tell you facts on facts on facts. Whereas you hanging with your boys, they may not tell you, hey bro, you know, whatever the case may be, whatever it is. Hey bro, you know, I didn't know how to dress until I was 24, 25. I just dressed whatever I wanted to wear, I put on. As long as I got money, my mindset was white tees, blue jeans, white ups, I got money in my pocket. That's all I cared about. Because I was ignorant. But here I go getting all these bad chicks looking like a bum. It worked, right? But I knew how to talk. Then chicks were like, yo, you gotta learn how to dress. Like, you be dressing crazy. Let's go to the store, let me take you shopping. I mean, it's my money, but let me take you shopping. Say this vodka, what up? So, you know, like I said, it was a great conversation tonight. And you guys even came back and told me that America had the baddest women. With your own process and thoughts. Because the reality is, excuse me, America does have the baddest women. Now, as far as attitudes and stuff go, we're going to go to another video with that. I'm already on live, inviting In the Streets with Keith on that next live. I'm inviting a couple more YouTubers. I got to hit them behind the scenes. This is the prelim to that live. As far as we're going to talk more about the baddest women and a lot of guys' mindsets as far as America, the Travel Brothers, and all that. I got a license on a lineup of videos I want to do. That's how this video came up. But the reality is, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that's the truest statement I've ever seen. You know what a bad woman looks like because you know what you want in a woman. Ladies, you know what a bad man or a bad man or a handsome man looks like because you know what you want in a man. That just is what it is. No one can tell you otherwise, you know? But guys, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to end this live for now. I'm going to try to do another live on the beach before I get out of here. It's all about the internet, man. The internet's kind of janky. But stay tuned. Appreciate all you guys. I'm going to try to drop little videos if I can. Otherwise, wait till I get back. Definitely Sunday service. I'll be doing a video. Yeah, dirty work. Appreciate it. Get them trees up for you guys in still here. Give me some trees before I get out. A couple minutes for some more trees. And like I said, today's Thursday. I'm probably going to go live again and then Sunday service. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Definitely check out the soccer video. I actually put the goal up there, but I'm going to do a whole video when I get back. DYB, we're going to get into that. Because I got a lot to say about that. And I've touched on it a little bit here, but we're going to get about that. Shout out to all my passport brothers, all my travel guys, Black Man Travels, Black Man Travels. Of course, Paradise Life. You already know the world is yours. Catch flights, not feelings. We here. So, of course, DYB. He said the goons there. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody in Colombia. Miguel Torres, what up? But we're going to talk about that because it's an honor to be traveling. It's an honor for me to travel the world. The experiences that I've had, that soccer game last night was mind-blowing. I played soccer. Of course, I didn't play the crowd like that. I played soccer. Amazing. You know, amazing. Just the vibe of the crowd. Everybody was having a great time, supporting what they believe in. I can't get like that at a Giants game because I'm too focused watching the game. But at home, I would dance and sing and do the robot, you know, if I was home. Probably so. You'll never see that, though. But yeah, you guys like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all the love from me to you. Stay tuned. Labor Day weekend, King's Urban Music Festival, as well as my 5-year anniversary 3-day happy hour. Stay tuned, y'all. Mr. Flip Flop, I'm out.